Hi folks. Right, this one, well, I did this several weeks ago with the new style. I don't like it. It's okay for demo, but I'm going to go over it. So I'll use a large brush. Great tip from Stuart Davis yesterday about cleaning your brushes. Washing powder. Dilute a bit of warm water, leave your brushes in soak for a couple of hours, softens everything, keeps them lovely and clean. But these aren't quite dry, probably because the weather's been very damp lately. But, I bought a lot of brushes yesterday. That's not the other one. That's one of them. Very cheap. I bought a packet, various sizes, but I haven't counted, about 16 brushes in there. They were £8.50 in Hobbycraft. They're great for texturing, so that's probably what we'll do. I want to paint Cornwall again. I'm into Cornwall. I'll use an inch varnish brush. Been on the bike ride this morning. Started off very damp. It was misty rain about half an hour before we set off, but it's a lovely day now. So I'll oh, nice and warm. Right, okay, palette. Any of these colours, there's cadmium yellow, yellow ochre, cadmium red, ultramarine. I'll probably have to put more, but I will. Burnt sienna, Payne's grey, burnt umber, and some viridian. I won't use them all, but I like to chop and change between my favourite colours. I'll put some ultramarine. Put some ultramarine on the board. I'll keep it covered through overnight with some cling film, shrink wrap. The board is 2mm MDF. I think in America you call it Samsonite. It's a very tough, I hope durable. Well, when it's dry anyway. And what I do, because it's thin, I don't put it on the top of this the board holder. I put a couple of little pins, bang them in there, and rest the board on them, and then get nice and tight. And you can paint right down to the bottom. If you've got it stuck in there, you've got to dig your brush down the bottom. It doesn't really work. So, bit of linseed. It's almost quite thickened up a bit. We use plenty of colour, plenty of oil, a bit of red. It's a nice blue. I want to obliterate that. Just burnt umber and ultra. I might have to draw the lines. It's shining right on my palette, and it will be shining on you. Excuse me. Oops, lost my glasses. I don't want to tread on those. They're only reading glasses. That's it. No, right. Sorry, son. So we haven't seen much of you for the last 4 days. Okay, right. Back we go. And we're going to blend this as it dries off a little bit with the drying oil. A bit of Payne's grey, a bit of red. Just cover it up. Just want to obliterate. I'm going to do a seascape. Why not, having spent a week in wonderful Cornwall. I want to put a large rock, reminiscent of Sennen Cove or anywhere in the southwest end of the UK. So no idea of how I'm going to do this. I'm just putting paint on and change the brush and go into for some the turquoise. Ultramarine, bit of ultra, I'll put the rocks on the left hand side, I think. Let me see. I've got to do a bit of a revision on the one I did yesterday, that the sea itself isn't horizontal, so I'm going to have to tighten it up a bit. I've got to cover what's that underneath. It'll take a lot of covering there. Right, okay, clean the brush. Clean both of them. Now I'm going to use some burnt sienna on this, but I want to counter change it against a bit of light. So let's take out a bit of light, a bit of tissue. It won't show too much because of the painting underneath. Right, that's taken some of that off. Let's go back with me. Whoops. The paint itself is, or the medium is thickening up. If you've got a hair, just take it off. I've got quite a few hairs sticking on my paintings, but remove them if you see them while it's wet, otherwise you could look. Well, I'm going to cover over that. What's in there? Oh, another hair. Right, I've got a bit of lice now over that. I'm not cleaning the brushes in anything. I'm just pulling them through a piece of toweling, give it as much of the colour as I can without pulling the bristles out. Okay, let's get a bit of burnt sienna, I think, and a bit of okay. Now let's put in some rocks. A good colour is burnt sienna and burnt umber. Let's see what that does. some lights in there, because we're going to blend this. Put that darker, counter change. Oh, my wrist. Oh, my wrist really hurt for riding the bike today. Alright, let's do a bit of blending now. I'll use that. Clean the brush. So this is one of the cheaper ones. I'm going to put some blue up there, some lighter blue, I think. So just the idea is just put some paint on and then develop the painting as you go along. I'm not copying anything, I'm just working from my experience. Just put it on and then go blending. Give me a blending brush. Clean, clean, clean. As this sort of goes a bit tacky, you've got to take more paint. A bit of sienna. Right, get that blue back in. Just put the paint on and then just push it around with a blender. I'm going to use my blendy brush. Alright, £3.50. Just a touch wet, I'll give it a bit of a try. Okay, it's nice and floppy. Stuart Davis uses this technique all the time, I think, apart from with the lifting out the tissue paintings, which I like, but I'm going to paint over mine. I've got another brush here that I was using last week. It's a hake, but it's a lovely soft one. So I can just waft it about, take out the brush marks, or some of them. There's a bit of a hair there. See, look at the lovely soft effect you can get with this. Now there's a lot of paint on there and a lot of oil. Right, let's do a bit on that water. Ah, that's what I like. A few hairs. Clean. Just bring that down onto there. Right, okay, we can put some light back in that. Let's do a bit of work on those cliffs. Now I could use a knife for this. Sienna. Now that's a bit of a tricky bit. There's a bit of red in that. I often use a knife with a brush. Won't do, get some light in there. Just yellow ochre. Right, okay, now a bit of texture. Let's use a bit of green, a bit of cadmium yellow. Not sure about this. No, don't like that. So if you don't like it, just wipe it off. got some shadow in there. So when you're using a knife, you have plenty of paper close by to clean your knife, wipe your knife. Some real good darks in here. Get some contrast. Right, okay, we're getting something going there. Right, we're going up the hill a little bit there. So I like to blend the horizon. That's better. Right, okay, then we want some oops, some variation in the sea now, so right, now I'm going to put in some yellow ochre and blend it. See that yellow ochre hopefully gives you an impression of going into a shallow beach. So I've got dark against light, I've got light against dark, but I do need to put in some little waves. I need to soften that a bit. the brush. Alright, okay, now I think a little bit of foliage on there. Okay, well I don't think there's much more I can do with that. Oops, no. Let's quick dodge this. Now let's just put a bit of light in. Use a knife, bit of white, bit of red, bit of yellow. Okay, so that bit of a blend. Try that blendy brush. Oops. So a bit of light at the top now. Come off. So the trouble with new brushes is you lose a lot of hair. Well, there we are, I've got quite a nice sky there. I'll put it in a frame and move you round square on, so bear with me while I go and put it in the frame. Got a frame ready. Oh look, what's going on there? Oh, loads of little hairs. Oh well, part of the character, isn't it? no room here. I've hemmed myself in with all the stuff I've got. As I say, junk expands according to the available space, and that is very true in my case. But maybe I should have done a bit more waggling with the new cheap brushes to get the loose hairs out. But anyway. Alright, let's bring you round. Right round to here. Zoom out a little bit. Just take that up there a little bit there. There we go. I don't think we're going uphill too much. I don't normally draw the horizon, but I did the first one. So using a knife, so we've got some quite hard edged here, we've got very soft in there and sort of soft sea. I'm only guessing the sea, I'm not a sea painter. Just little wavelets coming in. I don't want to put, I quite like it as it is. Just a little bit of crashing around the base of the rocks. So I hope you like that one. Another memory of Senon Cove from the other direction. You know, we spent a week in southwest Cornwall, at the extreme end of the UK. Very, very lovely, wild coast, fabulous beaches. Not a lot of people, but this time of the year the holiday season's finished. If you like what I do, you can always go on Patreon and support me. Doesn't cost very much. It would be greatly appreciated, but not compulsory, of course. So thanks for watching. See you soon. Bye bye.